Skechers is back with another round of AI-generated ads, and critics are calling them an inconsistent, cheap-looking mess. Because they are. Let's get into it. Shoutouts to Creative Blog for the article. Surprise, Skechers is making AI slop again. Nowadays, AI ads are nothing new. With the technology permeating almost every aspect of our lives, from work to play, it's unsurprising that brands have hopped on the AI bandwagon. But it doesn't make seeing one out in the wild any less jarring. And yeah, I couldn't agree more. Maybe drop a like and subscribe if you're tired of brands pretending AI slop is the future of advertising. While it's easy to feel a little existential about it all, there's one thing about them that continues to give me hope. AI ads are pretty atrocious, and no brand is proving that more than Skechers. Skechers are spotted doubling down on their AI slop in an ad campaign in the NYC subways. Keep that crap out of my home city. Last year, people started noticing that Skechers' new ads were looking a little different. From their strange, Gaussian, blurred faux illustration to their reality-bending backgrounds, the ads stank of AI slop, and creatives weren't happy. Jesus, look at these men. I'm sorry, I know I should be continuing to read, but I got so distracted by how ugly these images are. Despite fierce backlash from designers calling ads tacky, unprofessional dross, it appears Skechers is continuing to use AI in its new campaigns, doubling down on the slop, much to the disapproval of creatives. The recent ad spotted on the New York subway feature bright paint splatters and AI-generated women in the same generic AI illustration style, with no consistent logo and uninspired visuals. Creatives noted the distinct lack of care put into the ads, resulting in even more backlash. Look at how giant this image is, and look at the shoe that they're desperately trying to sell at the bottom left part of the corner that you can barely even notice when you're like, who designed this? This is amateur hour, man. Look, I'm not going to act like I'm some kind of advertising designer or anything, but it doesn't take one in order to understand that this is a terrible idea. Why would you have the product that you're trying to advertise be this tiny little thing down here at the bottom left portion of your image? What sense does that make? So instead of using a talented agency to do slick ads, they use AI and get a total inconsistent and cheap looking mess that looks like it is for a, no disrespect, small shoe store, one critic on Reddit wrote. And honestly, I do take that as disrespect. Smaller stores always have the best stuff, especially in New York. It takes one illustrator one time to draw a perfect image, and then we can copy over the whole world and print it everywhere forever. Yet they are happy to remove that illustrator from the equation and think it's a huge productivity boost. And that is a rather abrupt end to the article, but there are plenty of comments for the various posts showing off these very ugly campaign images on Reddit, so let's read those just for a second. It's just so lazy and uninspired, man. They can't even get it to generate their sneakers, so they Photoshop them into the posters. And oh my god, that's actually true. I didn't even notice that. I just don't get why you would have the product that you are trying to advertise not be at the center of the image and have this AI-generated slop be just as big and completely distracting from the product you're trying to sell. That's the one thing I can't get over the most. Every time I see one of these shitty AI ads, I'm reminded that the marketing specialists, the people who approve of the design and send it straight to print, are just control freaks and egomaniacs. They don't actually give a f about quality. If a designer sent them this BS, it would never be approved. They would have requested hundreds of tweaks, but since AI did it, it's insanity on the walls. But yeah, man, these are all my thoughts, but what are y'all's? Whatever it is, be sure to let me know in the comment section. That's gonna wrap up this video, boys. This is Blacklight Jack signing out. You guys have a good one.